Greetings everyone, welcome to another episode of SwampFox Magfed. Hope you guys are having a positive and productive day, and you are ready for another fantastic review. I apologize for taking so long to get this review out. I think I've filmed this thing 3 times. So this is number 4, so I hope this video comes out, because at this point, it just doesn't want to. Without further ado, today we're going to be reviewing the Beta SC Harness from CRBN Paintball, and checking out some Magfed greatness. So, as you all know, I'm a big fan of CRBN. I don't own a lot of CRBN stuff, but the things that I do own, I'm a very, very big fan of. For instance, the SC protective bottoms, absolutely fantastic. A lot of their stuff is geared towards speedball players and competitive paintball in particular, but there are some great products that carry over to what we do on the Magfed side of things. And so, for me, this was absolutely awesome, and I am very, very thankful to CRBN for continuing to innovate for Magfed paintball in particular. I feel like a lot of companies focus on specifically the tournament side of things, which is fine, especially because of its popularity in growing the sport. But paintball is a very, very vast game, and there are a lot of niches within this game of paintball. And so it's very, very cool to see a mainstream company like CRBN continue to innovate for everyone in the sport. And so once I saw this, I was a big fan, and I decided I had to get it just because I've grown up using a pod pack, and this kind of combines both worlds. It is something that is truly comfortable and really unique. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check this thing out. Now this one is set up for me in particular, obviously. So it's going to look a little different from the one you will get right out of the box. But so far, this is how I've chose to set mine up. Now, starting from the front, you're going to get your traditional belly bands like you would with any other pod pack. You've got your inner band and your outer band, which helps to secure not only the belt, but the loadout as well. Now, what's really cool about this is you can see this like diamond honeycomb on the inside here. This is a little bit more tacky, so it sticks to your clothes. That way you don't have the hard teeth cutting in and shredding or fraying up your jersey. It's a really, really cool touch. Nice little attention to detail, and it just helps that pack to stay secure on the body. Now moving on around here, you've got MOLLE webbing on each side. It's all laser cut, which is super cool, and it has a little bit of the subdued camo, which I thought was a nice touch. It has a really, really nice texture to it, and the laser cut has a lot of precision, which I really enjoy. And you got that on both sides. So basically, you're going to have four slots on either side here for accessories, or even more mags if you wanted to go that route. Now, what I thought was smart is anyone who's built a battle belt knows if you put mags or things too far forward when you're trying to move and bend, it can dig into your sides and your chest. And so CRBN, paying attention to detail, placed the MOLLE more so on the hips moving back. This way you don't run the risk of accidentally putting things too far forward, and it keeps all of the payload towards the rear and out of the way, so you're not having any limitations in movement by overloading this thing. So I thought that was a great touch. Now the inside of the band here, you'll notice you've got this inner band that comes all the way around, and then you have this outer one here that holds the main payload in the back. And so that way, like I said, it tightens with the 2 separate bands just to make sure you get this nice and secure, and you're not worried about it bouncing and shifting and moving when you're running around. Now, one of my favorite parts of this whole thing is this little comfort pillow on the inside. Now it sits in your lower back when you tighten this thing down, and man, this thing is like super comfy to the touch. It reminds me of one of those airline pillows that you put around your neck, and it is just magnifico. They even have a little bit of the information on here as far as your size, and then it's just got a really cool pattern. You know, carbon, doing it upright. Now, to the back of this thing. You're gonna get 9 MOLLE hookups in the back here. So you get 4 on either side with 9 in the back. Now, realistically, you could run 9 mag pouches back here, and it wouldn't be too bad. I currently have 6, but that's just because I don't really feel the need to carry 9 mags. To me, 6 is good, and even then, sometimes I'll just run 4. So they sell in packs of 3, so I just bought 2 packs, which is why I was like, you know what, I'll just put all 6 in one there. I have a little flashlight holder here that I run my squeegee out of, just because I don't have a place on my pants to put it, and so I like that there, and that way it gives me access to that. But yeah, run the 6 on the back here. It's extremely comfortable. I was worried about it being too heavy, and it's not. I played with it a few weeks back, and some of the people I talked to said that you drop mags and that it clangs and makes a bunch of noise, and I didn't experience any of that. Now, I do have a little bit of stipple texture on my mags just to give me a little bit more positive contact points when I'm using them. So I don't know if that helped keep the mags in and helped with retention, but I didn't experience any mag dropping or excessive noise. So you can be rest assured, at least on my end, I didn't experience any of that. But a lot of the things that people are worried about really is the price point. You know, they see that price tag and they're like, you know what, this can't be worth that, but I promise you it is. Especially if you don't like running a chest rig, if you'd rather run a battle belt, this is the ultimate battle belt. It stays secure with the straps, but it still allows you a lot of customization on the back end, and that's ultimately what I really like about this. And so that way I'm not wearing a heavy hot chest rig during the summertime, and I can just enjoy playing the sport. I'm not a super like tactical, wear all the kit and look like I'm in the military. I just want gear that works and makes sense. And so this to me is a very practical solution to enjoy Magfed paintball. Whether you are Magfed only or you like to dabble between, this is a good option. So before you write it off because of the price tag, I sincerely implore you to check one of these out. Whether you got someone at the field or if you want to ask me any questions, feel free, because I promise you it is worth it. Now, it's in the beta program now. If you go to their site, it'll let you know how many they made. It says they made 200, so I don't know. They have 2 different sizes. They have a medium large, and then they have a large extra large. This is the large extra large. I'm a 34-inch waist, and this feels really comfortable. I can go up a couple sizes too if I were to put on some weight, and it would still fit, but I just ended up going with the bigger size. Now, they said they made 200. I don't know if it's 100 of each size or if it's 200 per size, but if it's something you're considering, you've got an EMF 100 or a Didam, I would definitely check one out. I'm sure they're gonna make more of these coming out in the future, but on the off chance that they aren't, at least you can get one before they're. So with that, guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. I appreciate you guys staying tuned. If you have any questions at all about this pack, please leave a comment down below, and I will be more than happy to answer it for you. But besides that, guys, keep it positive and productive. Thank you again for tuning in, and we will see you on the field.